All replays go to YouTube. If you click my name and go to the link tree, the YouTube link is in there. But more than that, just have a good time. Interact with each other. We do a pretty good job of that. So everybody have a good time. If it doesn't work out for you, if you have the worst break ever and you don't get any cards, don't worry about that here. I'm going to take care of you. Anything that you get today or tomorrow, all that stuff's going to go out together. So if you get in a team in tomorrow morning's break, all of this stuff will go out together on Monday. Last chance to get a screenshot of this. This is how the replay will start. Me holding it like this with the date and your name on it and all this good stuff. But more importantly, it's time for a little ripping. Enough talking, Primo. Get to the ripping, sir. Are we ready? Good luck. Now, the only proper procedure tells me to open those blasters. But it doesn't feel like yeah, we've got enough Phoenix in it. We'll go ahead and open the blasters. Then we'll do mega action and work our way to the top. Anybody just perusing through here and hopping in that, if you hopping in that shop, that break that is pinned is for tomorrow morning, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, when Primo gets on and pops off. There ain't nothing quite like a Sunday morning. No, it ain't. Appreciate that. Thank you, Nunya. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, these packs are all jacked up. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and this one's going backwards. You go to the bottom. We're opening that pack last. All right, good luck, everybody. It starts here. Again, all teams pinned at that bottom in that shop is for tomorrow morning. That is not for tonight. It is in the description as well, the date and the time. Anthony Richardson, Troy Franklin for the Broncos. On the laser for the Eagles, how about a Jalen Hurts to start it out, Josh? And a Jermaine Burton. Yep. Super Bowl champion Jalen Hurts, by the way. You move down here. Okay, that's better. Don't give me a hard time. Stop it. Penny sleeves are being difficult. Isaiah Pacheco, Christian Kirk, Patrick Queen, and a Bo Nix on the base. Okay. Sweetenly. Joey Bosa, Trevor Lawrence, Cade Stover on the purple rookie, not numbered. Those are the that's in these blasters, and Latu for the Colts. But we'll take a purple Cade Stover. Yes, we will, stranger. Yes, we will. Debo Samuel, Mike Evans for the Bucks, Rashad White on the laser, and Darius Robinson for the Cardinals. The Buccaneesies. Welcome in, Jeremy. You haven't missed much. I see people going in that shop. I just want to reiterate that is for tomorrow morning. That is not for tonight. That break is for tomorrow morning. Kirk Cousins, Ed Oliver, Russell Wilson, and Quinion Mitchell for the Eagles. What'd you get? What'd you get, Nimitz? What'd you get, dog? Bijan, Jahmyr Gibbs, Honey Badger, and a Jalen McMillan for the Bucks. Not a bad blaster. I ain't mad at that blaster, not even a little bit. DK Metcalf, Anthony Richardson, Honey Badger on the laser for the Saints, and Javon Bullard for the Pack. Going to Slab Squirrel. And we'll take a Bullard, Nick. He's one of the better players. Pacheco, Kirk, Anthony Gould on the Rookie Rising, and A.J. Barner for the Seahawks. Joey Bosa, Debo Samuel, nice. Purple, Brian Thomas Jr. going to Jimbo Slice and Keelan Robinson. There you go, bro. A little deed. We takes those. They aren't numbered, but they are nice cards. Kirk Cousins, Ed Oliver, Malachi Corley with the Jets helmets chilling in the background, and Chris Braswell for the Bucks. There you go, Seawolf. These cards are cool. I'm definitely want some of the Lions ones. Well, hello, Kimberly. Anybody going into that shop, that break is for tomorrow morning. B. John Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs, Trevor Lawrence, and Max Melton. Justin Simmons, DJ Moore, Mike Evans, and Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs to end it out. Those blasters weren't bad. Still looking for a deed, though. We're still on the search for a deed. I don't know if it's in there or not, but we had the whole case to do it with, so we're going to find out. So, obviously, it's mega time. Bethany. Why you do that to me? Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, good luck, everybody. We got 2 more megas after this, and then it's pretty much hobby action, the H2 and the 2 hobbies. But can the megas treat us right? Chris Jones, Jarrett Stidham, Christian Wilkins, Austin Eckler. For the Bengals, Eric All will certainly take. Jerzon Newton and a Marvin Harrison Jr. Okay. Zay Flowers, Romeo Dobbs, Treylon Burks, Levante David. For the Lions, it's a Terry and Arnold. That's nice. I like that. Going to Mr. Soprano, Eric All, and Kendre Miller. He's pretty good at it, folks. Adam Thielen, DeForest Buckner, Baker Mayfield, Kenneth Walker III, primary colors Malachi Corley for the Jets, Terrion Arnold, and a Jaden Daniels. Oh, an ancient relic. We don't see a whole lot of Jaden these days. That's like finding gold. Right there, he's already showed up. A mega in. 2 blasters and a mega in. He showed up. I can't believe it. I don't know what's happening now. Patch. Deshaun Watson, Brandon Ayuk, Minka Fitzpatrick, AML. Adonai Mitchell for the Colts on the first year fresh. We've got a Devontae Walker for the Ravens on the silver, Audric Estime, and Kool-Aid McKinstry. He did. Bro, he's there. It's real. He exists. Folks, that break in the shop is for tomorrow. It's for tomorrow. Not for tonight, but for tomorrow. It's in the description, okay? Okay. I'm always afraid it's going to be somebody that's hadn't been in my break before and they don't know what's popping. James Conner, LaJordan Humphrey, Jalen Carter, Jalen Hurts. Well. You know, all you need is love. Da 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 da. Oh, it's clean too. DJ James and Jabril Peppers. Josh Downs, Chase Brown, Garrett Wilson, Darius Slayton. On the throwback, Derek Carr for the Raiders, Michael Penix Jr., and a Jacob Cowing to end out the first mega. Oh, we've got so much ripping to do, folks. Sit back and relax. Maybe go cop up a team tomorrow morning so you have something to look forward to with your coffee, you know? Because Sunday mornings hit a little different. They do. Oh, they do. We definitely won't see that now. Zaire Franklin, Danny Dimes. Is that a rocket emoji? Not a rookie for the Bills. Not bad, though. Khalil Shakir, I'll take that. That's going to Nimitz. Behind Khalil is a hidden potential Kool-Aid McKinstry, Jalen Wright, and Ben Sinnott. Got a mem in this one. Nick Chubb, Antonio Gibson, Justin Jefferson. Jalen McMillan for the Bucks. Okay. Here's one. It's Deshaun Watson silver for the Browns. Chris Jenkins and Dijon Edwards for the Steelers. There's one, Bethany. That counts as like a half of one. Negative integers. Michael Wilson, Zach Allen, Jonnu Smith, Tua Tagovailoa. We got Jermaine Burton this time for the Bengals, Michael Pratt for the Bucks, and Isaiah Simmons. Javonte Williams, Mark Andrews, Najee Harris, A.J. Brown. Malachi Corley showing up again for the Jets. There's a Braylon Allen and a J.C. Latham for the Titans. Luke Musgrave, Deontay Johnson, Alan Lazard, Kayvon Thibodeau, Devin Leary for the Ravens. Thanks, Bethany. And Jeremy Ruckert. All right. We'll do the other two megas, then we'll do the H2, the Topps Chrome, and then we'll end in the Phoenix Hobby. Josh Allen, Mike Gesicki, Puka Nakua, Hayden Hurst, Best Tutties, Patty Mahomes, and Travis Kelce, Jaden Hicks, and a Troy Franklin. Right. 2 more megas to go. We did get an emoji out of that one, so I was kind of expecting to see one of those at some point, but I'm also waiting to see. I'm expecting something else. Okay? Yes, I am. We got 2 more to go. Empty box. It's good looking. It is. Empty box. It's just good to see him again. It's just good to see him again, but that's a clean card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, we got all our packs. This is the end of the retail here, folks. It's all the good ones after this. Jeff Okuda, Joe Burrow, Derwin James Jr., Justin Herbert. For the Bills, Keon Coleman on a jank. Holla at him, Nimitz. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. and Justin Fields. Got a nice Khalil Shakir and a Keon Coleman. Not doing too bad there, brother. Not doing too bad at all. Amon-Ra, Dawson Knox, Raheem Mostert. We've got a Cooper Kupp. For the Colts, Anthony Gould, Mason Smith, and I can't read that. I'm not exactly sure what that says. What's that say right there? Oh, is that what it was? Okay. All right. You'd know. Get over here, Mr. Gould. I think, yeah, Mem. Kyle Pitts, Brian Robinson Jr., Tony Pollard. Oh, yeah. Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs. Very nice. We'll take that, Chiefs. Jalen Carter for the Eagles, we will also take. Absolute monster. Dallas Turner and Nate Wiggins. I wouldn't. And Robert, we'll certainly take this patch here, bro. That's a good little start there. No, patches aren't as exciting as they used to be, but we'll certainly take that guy. DeAndre Swift, Gabriel Davis, Cade Otton, Jackson Smith, and Jigba. That's who we want right there, folks. Going to Josh B., Cooper DeJean, Jaheim Bell, and Saquon Barkley. Go on with your bad self, Mega. Myles Garrett, Kirk Cousins, Fred Warner, Brock Purdy, Play Action, Marvin Harrison Jr. That's my favorite insert. Tavondre and Jaquan Jackson for the Titans. Take that, Nunya. I think these will look good in a slab, personally. Pacheco, CeeDee Lamb, Zamir White, Jonathan Allen. A Bo Nix on the lighted up. Blake Corum and Ladd McConkey. What a good mega. That was nice. We ain't even touched a hobby yet, guys. And gals. And peeps. And brizards. Hang on, let me get this base. Let me get this base wrinkled in here. All right, this is the end of the retail. One last mega. Folks, tomorrow morning's break is posted. It's pinned at the bottom. Don't you wait too long. You're going to get up in the morning and be like, man, I could have got the deeds last night, and I let them chill. What was I doing? Tell them, Robert. Travis Etienne Jr., Amari Cooper, Najee Harris, A.J. Brown. How about a little Drake May action on the rookie recruits? Latu and Darius Robinson. Drake of May. Xavier McKinney, Tyson Badgett, Fred Warner, Brock Purdy. Ben Sinnott, because we ain't seen him in a minute. Bo Nix on the base, and Brandon Ayuk. It's churning out the good players, you guys. I'm liking this, headed right into some hobbies, I will tell you that. We've gotten a piece of everybody. Mem, Trey McBride, Alan Lazard, Kayvon Thibodeau, Jalen Polk for the Pats, a Silver Hollow Roman Wilson for the Steelers, Quinion Mitchell, and Jalen McMillan. If there's not one in here, we could be in for quite the surprise tomorrow. That's all I can say. But we're not done yet. Josh Hines, Allen, Kyle Hamilton, Cade, Otten, Jackson Smith, and Jigba. For the Dolphins, Jalen Wright, we will take Devin Leary and Jermaine Burton. Jared Goff, Dalton Kincaid, Danny Dimes, Alvin Kamara, Chris Jenkins for the Bengals, Tyler Nubin, and Minkah Fitzpatrick. One pack to go. Then we'll do that H2. Retail's been good to us. Top it off with a deed. One more deed. One more deed. Retail, you treated us well. We're not mad at you at all. One more deed. No more deeds. Stephon Diggs, Keenan Allen, Antonio Gibson, Justin Jefferson. On the throwback, Jadeveon Clowney for the Texans, Joseph Alt, and Braylon Trice. Yeah, we're going to be opening some more of these megas tomorrow, and that's all I'm going to say about that. I'll probably definitely put them in the second break tomorrow morning. They're not in the first one, but they're going to be in the second one. That I can promise you. And some mischief may be afoot. I'm just saying. I don't ever know, but maybe trust my judgment on that one. All right, H2 time. And then we'll have 2 hobby deeds to do after that. We got Topps Chrome Cosmic and Phoenix. But the H2 first. Did the box just do that? I don't know. All right. This box is excited. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Empty box. Devontae Smith, Alex Singleton, George Pickens, Chavarius Ward, Russell Wilson, Honey Badger. On the silver, finally a Viking, bro. Aaron Jones on the silver and Kool-Aid McKinstry. They've made an appearance, brother. I see some people hopping in that shop. That break is for tomorrow morning. Just so y'all know, that's for tomorrow morning. That's where it begins anyways. That won't be the only one, but it's the first one. Jesse Bates III, Devontae Adams, Kayvon Thibodeau, Brock Purdy, Mark Andrews, Rashad White. For the Niners, out of 200, Jacob Cowing. 101 out of 200 and a DJ James. Oh, that's a bad top loader. Let's try that again. Jared Goff, Daniel Jones, Josh Jacobs, Terry McLaurin, Jahwar Jordan on the silver hollow. For the Cardinals, James Conner. Ooh, what is that back there? James Conner out of 200. That's just weird. Travis Etienne, I talked him up earlier. First on print out of 10. Gold Pandora. Travis Etienne Jr. Bro, if something happens to him, I'm going to feel terrible. And Michael Penix Jr. I'm going to feel absolutely terrible. I don't know how these will end up grading, you guys. This is kind of new where they've got the Pandora like this. I don't know because it's hard to tell because there's so many lines and everything through it. I don't know how those are going to grade. I'll tell you what, I'll probably send one in myself just to see what comes back. I do that sometimes with cards. As I send in a batch, I'll send in a few just to kind of see, hey, what do they think when they see this card? It is a jersey match. A-Chain, Alex Highsmith, George Kittle, CeeDee Lamb, Myles Garrett, Trey Hendrickson. Ooh, I got excited there for a second. For the Colts, on the contours, Adonai Mitchell, and that is out of 75, and another Jacob Cowing. Adonai Mitchell, yeah. Adonai Mitchell, outside of 5. Lovey. Jalen Johnson, Deron Bland, Garrett Wilson, Brian Burns, Zaire Franklin, Patty Mahomes. On the Pandora for the Saints, Demario Davis, and a Trey Benson for the Cardinals. Oh, boy. Y'all remember Ringo? Y'all remember Ringo on PBS as the train conductor for Thomas and the Train, that show? James Cook, Dak Prescott, Josh Hines Allen, Deshaun Watson, Trey Tucker, Michael Pittman Jr. for the Jags. Rookie, Keelan Robinson, and that is out of 125 with the Cade Stover for the Texans. I don't imagine a whole lot of people remember that. But he was. He was the little miniature train conductor. Aiden Hutchinson, George Karlaftis, C.J. Stroud, Jalen Warren, Kyler Murray, Romeo Dobbs, Tyler Lockett, and a Marshawn Lloyd. We were kind of due for a base pack. I think we've opened a few of these now. I think there's another one of those in here. I guess we're going to find out, aren't we? Gardner Minshew, Breece Hall, James Conner, DeAndre Swift, Logan Wilson, Quincy Williams, rookie, Kamari Lassiter for the Texans on the Pandora. I like that. And wow, look at Enos Rakestraw. He's had better days. Look at that. Ew. I don't even know what happened there. He got schmeckled. Wow. That is really thick. Okay. Geno Stone, Bryce Young, Danico Autry, Kyle Pitts, Stephon Diggs. For the Chiefs, George Karlaftis out of 200. Tyreek Stevenson for the Bears on the Pandora, not numbered. And same thing happened to Jawar there. It looks like, I don't know, it's not bent. It just looks like it embedded into the card in some capacity. It's a little weird. And let's see what's in this big old thick H2 pack here. Good luck. Josh Downs, Derrick Henry, Adam Thielen, Hufanga, Montez Sweat pulling from the back. We've got a Spencer Rattler. Same deal. For the Chargers is a Brendan Rice. It's not affecting these cards. It's just the last base card for some reason. Out of 33 for the Chargers. We certainly take that. Going to Wesley. And let's see what's going on here. Some kind of RPA action, perhaps. TBN Trey Benson out of 33. 4 out of 33. That is probably one of the better Trey Benson patches I've ever seen. RPAs, to be honest. And those don't come out of H2s very often. That is going to Nunya. Out of 33. Yeah, they're in there. You just don't see him all that much. Wow, he's extra chunky. And Brendan Rice. That was a pretty good one. A couple of those base cards weren't in great shape. The last three, to be exact. All right, Topps time. And then we'll end in the Phoenix hobby. One nucleus refractor per box. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that makes another 10, which makes 20, and that makes an empty box, and we're gonna rip it. I'm gonna rip it. Howie Long, Joey Porter, Brian Westbrook, and a right for the Dolphins to kick it off. Chris Long. Oh, Oh, for the Colts, I would think Peyton Manning on the Sun. These are so fun, you guys. I need to pick a player and start trying to collect the whole thing. That's pretty cool. Bo Jackson and Barry Sanders. So that'll be between Devera and Mr. Soprano. We'll do that at the end. Those are cool, though. Man, those are cool. I might pick him. I might pick Peyton Manning to go after. Because some of them rookies going to go up. They're going to be kind of hard to do. We'll do this at the end. And Davis for the Jets. Bo Jackson. Xavier Legate. Jason Witten. And rookie Hall for the Browns. How about that? A nice little addition to your collection, Bethany. We will certainly take that. She gets them a lot, you guys. She gets the Browns a lot. She's dedicated. True fan. Charlie Batch, Luke Kuechly. Ooh. Come on, be relevant. I'd consider him relevant. John Elway out of 75 for the Broncos. Very nice. That's a sick-looking card, man. And Estime. 2 Broncos. Look at these cards, man. Like, no joke. These are fun. Look at that. All these cards we open. It's fun for a breaker. I like them. I like them. Cribbs. Barry. Troy Polamalu for the Steelers and Smith for the Bucks. Kadada, good evening, madam. Welcome on in. Archie Griffin. Rob Gronkowski, another Peyton Manning on the Star Command, and Latu for the Colts. Colts be poppin'. Colts be poppin'. Hang on, I got to even these out. It's getting a little wonky here. Got a lot of cards back there. There, that's a little bit better. We'll put the old boys back up here. Manley, Drew Brees, got something numbered here. Mikey Vick for the Falcons out of 150, 34 out of 150, and Sua Matia for the Chiefs. Here we go, Josh. Not bad. Look at these legends it's putting out here. I like it. Why don't y'all go ahead and give us an auto while we're at it, too? I mean, come on. Aries, D'Amico Ryans, John Elway, Emmitt Smith, and Dorless for the Falcons. Walter Payton, John Elway on the Launched into Orbit die cut. Tom Brady for the Pats, Galaxy Greats, and McCaffrey. It's treating us real well with these legends, folks. We got a whole nother row over here. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. This is a box that I wish I would, like, when you open a box, it's like, man, I wish I would open that box for myself. Which never happens anyways, but it's cool to think about. Reed, Sterling, Tom Brady, and Devin Leary. Atwater, Aikman, Bryce Young, and Ricky Parasol for the Niners. What up, dog? Take that, Cameron. Micah Vick, Danny Amendola, Jaden Daniels, and Heartthrob for the Commanders, and Malik Neighbors for the G-Men. Wayne Corbett, Brian Dawkins. Oh, a little silver hollow Drake May while we're at it. And Turner. Very nice. Chinque. Yep. Folks, that break pinned at the bottom is for tomorrow. Archie Manning. Kurt Warner, we got another die cut here. Bo Nix for the Broncos. This box is smacking. And a Peyton Wilson for the Steelers. Brad Johnson, D'Angelo Hall. For the Bears, Caleb Williams, Star Command, and a Blake Corum. This box is... Don't... Just put something nasty in here at this point. Are you kidding me? Look at this. It is eating. This box is eating. J.J. Watt. Another die cut. Jim Kelly for the Bills going to Nimitz. A Chad Johnson for the Bengals. And a Graham Barton for the Bucks. And we're not done. We're not done. We got a Phoenix Hobby back there. So don't you get excited yet. We ain't done. Ed McCaffrey, Roger Staubach, Molds, and Pratt. Oh, ooh, they snuck that one in there. Ew, ick. T. Suggs, D'Angelo Hall for the Commanders. On the Galaxy Greats, Walter Payton, perfect, and a Lou Fowl. He's not in this, Robert. He's not in this, but he can be in the Phoenix. But you can get like Randy Moss, people like that, Adrian Peterson. Or Dante Culpepper. Lawrence Taylor. Tim Brown. And Adisa Isaac for the Ravens. Last pack. Darren Sproles, Doug Williams, Spencer Rattler on the Star Command, and a Darius Robinson for the Cardinals. Excellent box. Excellent, excellent box. All right. We've got one left to go here, folks. These are piling up. We've got quite the amount of cards here, folks. They're piling up. They're piling up, which is a good thing. The more for primo to sort. That's what I say. All right, folks, here we go. The finale. Phoenix Hobby. Hey, Fort Liberty, what's going on, bro? Doc, what's up, playa? You guys, if you go into that shop, that break is for tomorrow morning. I have it posted. It's in the description. That is for tomorrow morning. Empty box, emptiness, nothing. All right, let's count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You go to the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, we got all our packs. I will do a recap at the end of this, and then when it's all said and done, I'll post a video for tomorrow mornings. Amari Cooper, Gus Edwards, TJ Watt. On the contours, Russell Wilson for the Steelers and a Luke McCaffrey because we hadn't seen him yet tonight. And we had to. It was a must. We didn't have a choice. It had to be done. It had to be done, folks. Sometimes you just got to, you got to go with the flow. Me too, Nunya. They did a good job this year. I have seen some off center, but nowhere near as bad as it was last year. Chris Jones, Joe Burrow, Tyreek Stevenson, a Justin Simmons on the silver wave for the Falcons, and a Devin Culp. David Montgomery, Keenan Allen, Saquon Barkley. We've got a filler. Behind the filler is Braylon Allen on the base rookie rising and a Jalen Polk out of $3.99 for the Pats. 322 out of $3.99. Drake London, Xavier McKinney. I think we've got an auto here. I'm going to pull from the back. Kool-Aid on the silver for the Saints. Honey Badger for the Saints out of $199. And card 163 for the Chargers. A Brendan Rice 22 out of 99 on the auto. We'll certainly take that, Wesley. Jerry's son. There you go, brother. A little deed out of 99. 22 out of 99. And the Saints get a little bit of love. Jalen Waddell. Danielle Hunter. Nick Bosa. Treasured tandem silver wave style. Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown and a Tip Ryman for the century, for the ages. Tip Ryman all glitzy and glammy and showing them what he's all about. This is probably the patch. Most of the time it is, about 95% of the time. Deontay Johnson, Quay Walker. We've got a Michael Hall Jr. for the Browns. Look at you. Out of $2.99. Garrett Wilson for the Jets. I think that's $2.99 as well. It is. And let's see what's going on here. On our patch is a Marshawn Lloyd for the Pack out of $2.25. $157 out of $2.25 for the Packers. Nope. He's chunkier. That boy thicker. We'll take a Garrett Wilson. Hey, Meg. DJ Moore, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Trayvon Walker out of $3.99. Max Crosby for the Raiders. And, a very nice Xavier Legete out of 50 going to Josh B. That's sick, bro. That's nice. That's a nice looking card right there. And Max Crosby out of $3.99. $194 out of $3.99. Harrison Butker, Chris Olave, Micah Parsons. We've got a filler. Behind the filler is a Treasured Tandems, Eli Manning and Plexico Burress with a Roman Wilson base rookie behind that. Definitely not a filler. Joe Mixon, Ramondre Stevenson. Hang on. Jace McClellan. We've got a Jesse Bates III for the Falcons, back-to-back Falcons out of 99. And what do we got here? ROE, Rome Odunze out of 75 on the RPA. Yep, we take those. And that is going to Jeremy. Nice, brother. He's a little bit thicker. Let's get one of these. That's an RPA we want. Jesse Bates. And Jace. Got 3 packs left here. I will do a recap at the end. Tomorrow morning's break is pinned at the bottom. DeAndre Hopkins, Khalil Mack, Ty J. Spears. For the Eagles, Johnny Wilson on the base rookie rising. And for the Patriots, it is a rookie, Joe Milton out of 249. Not bad. Not bad, man. Now, I know most of you leave when I do the recap, so appreciate you all hopping in tonight. Hopefully, I see some of you tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning's break is pinned at the bottom. I'll do a video shortly after this once we wrap up here. Dre Greenlaw, Baker Mayfield, Levante David. Ooh. For the Texan, Danico Autry, and that is out of 249 in a base Caleb Williams. That purple be purpling, dog. One last pack. One pack to roll them all. One pack to bind them. Darius Slayton, Justin Jefferson. We've got a silver hollow Logan Wilson for the Bengals. A filler. Behind the filler is a Carson Steele Silver Wave rookie rising for the Chiefs. And our last card of the break is a Braden Fisk for the Rams. And that's what it is. Josh, you did pretty darn good, dog. Robert, I'm sorry. You know everybody knows I got your back. So you guys know better than I do because you're sitting there watching it looking for your cards. So I see it when I sort it. But let's do a recap. There was a card I had to do something with over here. Hang on. I got to find it again. I put it over here to the right. Where is it? Where are ye? Now I can't find it. There it is. It was Barry and Bo. So I don't know if you're still in here. Devira, are you in here? Or Mr. Soprano, or either one of you in here? Actually, that doesn't even matter. Kimberly, are you in here? Oh, Kimberly, you've been summoned, gal. Oh, Sopranos concedes. That's awesome, bro. I appreciate that. So this will go to the Raiders. This will go to Devira. You guys don't have to do that. I don't mind, making it fair. So don't feel like you guys have to do that. It don't take long. But we got a recap to do. Oh, and hop on in there in that shop and get you a team for tomorrow. I mean, I don't know if you like ripping at 8:30 in the morning, but if you like deeds, I'm probably going to pull a couple. I mean, dog, look at this break. Appreciate you, Mr. Soprano. Appreciate everybody. I know you guys leave right now. Thank you so much for hopping in. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. And hopefully I'll see some of you tomorrow morning. I'll be on tomorrow night too, so we'll cross paths at some point or another. I'm certain of it. George Karloftis out of 200. Drake May. Hall Jr. Chad Johnson, Caleb Williams, Ricky Parasol, Trey Benson RPA, surprise RPA out of 33 out of that H2. Kamari Lassiter, Adonai Mitchell out of 75. Jacob Cowing out of 200. Rashad White, Javon Bullard. Latu, Cade Stover on the purple. Brian Thomas Jr. on the purple. Jalen Hurts, AJ Barner, Honey Badger, Jalen McMillan, Quinion Mitchell, Bo Nix, Nate Wiggins, Michael Penix Jr., Adonai Mitchell, Eric All. Appreciate you, Robert. We're going to see. Well, that's probably not a bad idea, bro, after watching this break tonight. That's probably a very rest easy. That's probably going to work out just fine. Bo Nix, Xavier Worthy, Marvin Harrison Jr., Jalen Carter, Jalen McMillan, Khalil Shakir on the rocket emoji, Malachi Corley, Travis Etienne Jr. out of 10, first on print out of 10 on the gold Pandora, Cooper DeJean, Jaden Daniels, Marvin Harrison Jr., Terrion Arnold, Xavier Worthy. Look at these cards. Blake Corum, Keon Coleman, Patty Mahomes, Braylon Allen, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Estime, Kool-Aid. Popping off is what we did. All right. Bo Jackson and Barry Sanders, Peyton Manning, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Ladd McConkey, Caleb Williams, Joe Milton III out of 249, Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown, Braylon Allen, Spencer Rattler, Brendan Rice on the Pandora out of 33. So you hit the Pandora out of 33 and the auto, bro. That's pretty cool. Michael Penix Jr., Jawar Jordan, James Conner out of 200, Jalen Polk on the patch, Roman Wilson, Walter Payton, Drake May on the Silver Hollow, Malik Neighbors, Tom Brady on the Silver Hollow, John Elway out of 75. That's a nice looking card. I'd grade that. Keelan Robinson out of 125. Estime Legete, Danico Autry for the Texans out of 249. Garrett Wilson out of 299. Kim, you're not supposed to be in here making fun of me. You stop it. Kool-Aid McKinstry, D'Angelo Hall, Rome Adunzi out of 175. Rookie phenom. That's actually pretty low for an RPA. Max Crosby out of 399. Michael Hall Jr. out of 299. Marshawn Lloyd on the patch, rookie phenom patch out of 225 for the pack. Honey Badger out of 199. Peyton Manning the Sun, Planetary Pursuit. That's pretty cool. Jaden made his appearance tonight, and boy, is it clean. It's just clean. I would absolutely send that in. I would not get rid of that. I'd send it in immediately. Xavier Legete out of 50. Michael Vick out of 150. Brendan Rice out of 99. Jim Kelly. Blake Corum. Bo Nix. Daniels and Hartman. John Elway. Jason Witten. Stevenson on the Pandora. Troy Polamalu. And Demario Davis. Not bad at all, you guys. Tomorrow morning's break is pinned at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for the night. I'll be on at 8:30 tomorrow morning. We'll do a couple of deeds. Be ready for the second deed because we're going to have some Optic Megas in it, you guys. And, I mean, just off the sheer numbers, we're pretty due here. I can't ever know what's going to be in it, you guys. I can't, but I can know what I've opened so far. And I'm telling you, yeah, tomorrow, you guys, tomorrow. Thank you so much. Everybody have a good night. Lion Hunter, appreciate you, bro. Have a good night. Kim, thank you. I'll see y'all around the way. Don't be talking too much trash now, Kim. You watch it, girl. I'll see you in the morning, everybody. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.